right, guys, we're talking about papayas. We're talking about mastering diabetes today. Let me know in the chat box. Where are you coming from? What type of diabetes are you living with? And have you read this book? I want to know in the comments. Have you read the book? It's a simple yes or no. And the comment section can be the bragging section, okay? Right? Like, yeah, I read the book and I've lost 50 pounds. I read the book and I am no longer living with diabetes. Okay, so here we go, Kathy. So we're going to talk. We're going to have one-on-one conversations. Kathy, type 2, and yes, you have read the book. So Kathy, talk to me. Do you want to reverse type 2 diabetes? Are you? It's an insulin-dependent type 2. How long have you had the book? Are you struggling to lose weight? Let's talk about it, because I want you to become a future participant that says, I don't have diabetes anymore. Right? So Kathy, tell me what's going on. All right. Okay. Leah says, happy Friday. Joyce says she's read the book. Excellent. So Joyce, what results have you gotten? Have you put it into action? All right. Kathy says, yes, and it is insulin resistance. I was on Master's program and did well. Okay. All right. So is it time for you to talk to an enrollment specialist and get back in the program? Tell me this. It's a simple question. Yes or no. Were you doing better when you were in the program? Were you in the coaching program? Let me know. Okay. So let's talk about this. Lynchburg, Virginia, type 2. Charlene, do you have the book, and do you want to reverse type 2 diabetes? I just want you to let me know in the chat box. Be very clear so I can see your comments. Yes, I want to reverse type 2 diabetes. Just put that in the comments and let me know if that's the case, okay? And then let's talk about it, because here we are all about taking action. It's as simple as that. We're all about taking action, and I don't want you to have type 2 diabetes, because in the vast majority of cases, you don't have to, okay? You don't have to. All right. I think Don, I'm not sure I think you said yes, you have the book. Excellent. So what has come of it? Diane, type 2. Diane, do you want to reverse your type 2 diabetes? Let me know in the chat box. Let me know. Bonnie, I think it's a yes. Either yes, you read the book, or you want to reverse type 2. I'm not sure which one. Liz from Toronto, excellent. What's happened? So the question I have for today, guys, is do you feel like you need some more accountability? Right? Here's the formula. The book has the formula. Are you successfully implementing it? Have you successfully been able to implement it, since the day you read the book? You know what I mean? That's my question. All right. Kathy went back to keto for headaches, and my A1C is now 7.3. Okay, Kathy, I really hope that you choose to get in the coaching program. Really, really, really do. So I think what you're saying is you went back to keto because you were having headaches on the Master Diabetes program. Is that what was going on? Interesting. All right. No, Charlene, it's time to get the book. Pick it up today. Let me know in the chat box once you've ordered it. How many nuts, seeds, and avocados and tofu are allowed in the Master Diabetes plan per day, roughly? Okay, that's in the book. All right, let me see if I can get to that page. But it's simple. Don't eat more than 30 grams of fat per day. It's that simple. If you want to, and use a nutrition logging software called Chronometer to learn which foods are providing you with so much fat. Okay? Here we go in the book. You can see this perfectly. Okay, let me just tilt it. Okay? Here we go. At the very top. Let me get this right. Let me tilt it. Okay, there we go. At the very top. That's an entire day worth of eating. A banana, an apple, tropical fruit salad, curried red lentils and over fluffy quinoa, greens and beans. That is 5 pounds, 6 ounces of total food, a total of 15 grams of fat that entire day. Now, below that, there are 9 foods. All 9 of them provide 15 grams of fat. Most of you don't know how much fat you're actually eating and how bad it's impacting your blood glucose control and your insulin resistance. Olive oil, 1 tablespoon, 15 grams of fat. Sesame seeds, just less than 1 ounce, 15 grams of fat. Okay, almonds, 1.1 ounce, 15 grams of fat. People are snacking on that in the afternoon. They're eating 50, 80, 100, 150 grams of fat per day and wondering why they still have type 2 diabetes, why they still have weight they want to get rid of. Okay? So it's all in the book. It's all in the book. All right? So let's see. Yes, I'm working reverse type 2. Okay, Leah, tell me, what are you struggling with right now? If you guys could tell me what you're struggling with, that'll help me in my future videos here and the bonuses that we can put together for you guys. Charlene, first time. It's great to have you here. Welcome to the club. All right. You now know how to reverse type 2 diabetes. It's by following the Mastering Diabetes method. All right. What did Kathy say? Let's read that. Yes, I was on the diet and now I want to go back on it, but going from 2 grams of carbs in a meal to 40 or 50 is really screwing up my numbers. Lots of spiking. So I need to get back to mastering diabetes, but I'm afraid to make the change because of the spiking. Okay. Kathy, have you ever talked to an enrollment specialist on our team? Have you ever done that? Let me know if you've ever talked to an enrollment specialist, because I think that's what you need right now. Timothy, type 1, been doing Mastering Diabetes protocol for 2 months now, and I'm really struggling with blood sugar spikes after pretty much every meal. How long until high-carb meals won't spike? Okay, Timothy, simple question for you. Have you filled out a decision tree? If I asked you right now, I was like, hey man, like, can you text me a picture of a insulin tree? Could you do that? Let me know. Let me know, Timothy. Let me know in the chat box. It's a question for you. Okay. And then I'll get back to you. Elise, I am using your program yes, absolutely. Elise, you're going to focus on whole foods, really focus on whole foods, eating slowly, and really stick to the program. Really stick to the program, all right? I've read a good part of the book. Okay, Diane, today is your reminder to read the whole thing. Read the whole thing and follow the meal plan. There's a meal plan in the back, okay? Diane, I want you to tell me right now on this show, can you commit to following the meal plan? Let's say you start on Monday, all right? Because I give you the weekend to grocery shop. Diane, are you going to commit? Let me know. I want you to know. I want to know. All right, Janet from Oahu, type 1.5. I've been on the program for 2 years with background insulin, 10 units. My fasting blood goes excellent. Janet, Oahu. Hope you're eating some good mangoes down there, some good bananas. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, what do we got next? Hubby is on statins for artery disease. We've been doing plant-based for 3 years, no oil, but he isn't losing his big tummy. Any advice? Okay, Sharon. It's this again. It's hard to give specific advice, but here's the general gist for this type of situation. Number one, we got to make sure we're dialing in the food. Is he truly not eating more than 30 grams of total fat per day? Prove it to yourself in Chronometer over the course of 7 days. That's number one. Number two, where can he improve his fitness commitment, his activity? Those two things likely going to get the ball rolling. Okay. All right, what do we got next? I have the book about what. All right, Leah, I want you to write in the chat box. I want you to pick a date. Today is October 20th. Pick a date and tell me, when are you going to finish the book? You're going to commit to yourself. You're going to commit to everybody listening. You're going to commit to me. When are you going to finish the book, right? Pick, figure out how many pages you have left. Is it 50 pages a day? Is it 20 pages a day? And let's commit to that date. All right. Took 6-month coaching program. Was pre-diabetic, overweight, high blood pressure, 83 years old, lowered or reversed all those things. That's what I'm talking about, Patricia. That's what I'm talking about. So, look, guys, there's two things you can do today on this show. You can take action. Number one, you can just go book a discovery call. So let me show you how to do that, okay? So let me show you how to do that. All right, you're going to go to this website. I'm going to share my screen. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Boom. Boom. You're going to get to the homepage. You're literally going to go to masteringdiabetes.org. You're going to click. There's a green button, start here. There's a green button, get started today. You can click either one of them. And you're going to go here and you're going to book a free discovery call. Just like that. Okay. It's going to be life-changing. It's basically an opportunity to talk to an enrollment specialist so they can learn about what's going on and advise you on what the next steps are, right? That's action number 1, right? Action number 2 is you could write the word guide in the chat box, and we're going to get you a free guide, okay? It's not as cool as this book, but it's still pretty darn cool. And you're going to get a guide that is going to provide you with a bunch of recipes and a master plan for basically improving your A1C. So you just write the word guide and our team is going to get that to you. All right. So if you want the free guide, it's got a bunch of, it's like a dinner recipe challenge guide because a lot of people struggle with dinners. So that's what we do there. Okay. All right. Next comment. What are people saying here? Let's see. I defeated my type 2 using the MD videos before the book came out. This plan works. Vicky, that's what I'm talking about. Vicky, I want you to keep coming back every Wednesday, every Friday, same time, same place. I want you to keep coming back. I want you to stay connected with us. And I want you to comment every time because you're an inspiration to other people. So while you're here, tell people some of your tips. What made it work for you? Was it a mindset shift? What advice would you give to the people who are here today who want to have the success that you have had? Write it in the chat box. All right. Would love to hear. Type 2 diabetes, just really taking it seriously in December 2022, started at 8.5, was headed into kidney failure. I jumped into action, lost the weight, went down 7.5. And so Jennifer, excellent. This is great progress. I love it. Jennifer, tell me in the chat box, what is your goal? I want to know what your goal is for your A1C. When's your next test and what's the goal? Tell me in the chat box, Jennifer. Let's go. Let's go. Barbara, you absolutely need accountability. Barbara, I want you to book a call with an enrollment specialist to see if you're a good fit for coaching. And I want you to tell me, write the word booked in the chat box to show that you're an action taker and inspire other people here. Okay? Watching from, oh boy, Mississauga. I don't know. I listened to the book on Audible. Love listening to both you and Cyrus. Hey, Dina, that's fantastic. Thanks for listening. I love that. I'm curious. Based on your profile picture, it looks like you're fit. Looks like you're at a healthy weight. So that's amazing. Let us know. Like, are you a health coach? Like, what do you do with the information in the book? Are you applying it to your life, loved ones? Kathy, the formula works. I think I went to carnivore diet because of migraines. All right, Kathy. I really I wish the best for you. You can talk to an enrollment specialist. You can talk to a plant-based doctor. Just Google Love Life Telehealth. But if you were experiencing migraines while this was working, I wish you would have gone down the path of figuring out how to keep doing a plant-based diet, but address your migraines, right? There are nuanced things to people's health. And that's why we do coaching. That's our greatest passion here. So I don't think carnivore is a good idea. Pre-diabetes, hoping not to develop diabetes, just ordered the book and looking forward to getting it. Katya, excellent. Katya, please come back and keep us posted. We are here every Wednesday, every Friday at 1:00 p.m. Eastern. I really want to hear about your success. I'm telling you right now, the solution is here. It's so clear. Once you read the science that's covered in this book and you understand how long the science has been known, you're going to know that it's just right in front of you. It's just time to execute. And if you need our help, we're here to help you. All right. Kathy, yes, migraines. And so went to carnivore. Headaches gone, but now diabetes out of control. Need to convert back. The book doesn't really talk about how to move back safely. Okay, Kathy, there's going to be nuances for every person. So that's what coaching is for. But the principles of moving back, of increasing carbohydrate content when you're on a keto diet, the principle is reduce fat first and eat a lot of dishes that are heavy in greens and non-starchy vegetables with a smaller amount of carbohydrate, and then slowly tweak that up. So that's what you're going to do with your diet. Way more greens, way more non-starchy vegetables. And based on what you're describing, I'm assuming you have weight to lose. So being in a little bit of a calorie deficit as you transition is totally okay. And then you're going to start increasing the carbohydrate. And that's going to happen over time. Okay. And then you've got to move your body and you've got to eat slowly. I say this over and over and over again on almost every show. It's in the book. You heard it now. I want you to succeed. I'm being honest, guys. I call people out on excuses. As a coach, we call people out on excuses. Jennifer, I really want the book. And I went back to doctor just to hear I'm only 6.7 after 3 months. I was really working hard and need motivation bad. I'm feeling like I lost the race. Jennifer, it's time to book a call with an enrollment specialist. I mean, that's all I can say. It's time to commit. Time to really commit. Carla read it twice. Blood markers down, 20 pounds lost. So happy. Excellent, Carla. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Marilyn, you're reading the book. You're in small group coaching. You lost 31 pounds. Your A1C went from 7.4 to 6.7. You use Amla Green coffee and tea every day. It's an excellent program. Marilyn, you're dialing it in. Keep going. Keep being here. Keep posting, sharing your success on these shows. It's always good to see you. Always good to see you. Jennifer was 246 and is down to 216. Excellent. So for anybody here who's listening, who's afraid of eating carbs because it might prevent you from losing weight, well, that certainly didn't happen to Jennifer. Okay. So Kathleen, I'm from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. I have the book and have read it using the 6-month small group coaching. Blood glucose has been dropping very slowly. Weight drop, not sure on type 1 diabetes. Had C-peptide at 1.27. Okay, Kathleen, let me tell you something right now. I hope you're here and you're listening. I'm going to tell you something. It is worth the investment to get the antibody tests. I cannot emphasize this enough. Get all 6 of them tested. You can book an appointment with a telemedicine doctor. They will help you do that. You could also go to requestatest.com. They can get it done for you. Like if I was you, I'd walk away from this show being like, I am hell bent on getting those tests. Nothing will stop me. I'm telling you, if read our C-peptide article over and over and over again, just to get reminded. See, that's covered in this book as well, to get reminded. But like, do it, Kathleen. I want you to write in the chat box that you're committed and you're going to do it. I really want to hear that. Barbara. Wow, sometimes I need to hear about the fat, even though I read it. Yeah, Barbara. Like I put my food into Chronometer every day. Today I'm eating 2,969 calories. I'm having 47 grams of protein, 751 grams of carbs, and 13.5 grams of fat. Okay? Like, guys, I'm telling you, having the data is so helpful. If you haven't gone through the, how about that type 1 guy that I asked if he filled out a decision tree? Did he write back? I've been doing Mastering Diabetes program for 2 months now, and I'm really struggling with blood sugar. Yeah, Timothy, I'm waiting for your response about the decision tree. I want to know. Like, it's okay if you didn't do it. Just tell me, and let's talk. I'll explain to you a little bit more. I just want to know: did you do it or did you not? Okay, pray then hustle. It's my first time here. How do you stay on track and not fall off the wagon? There's a lot of ways, but I'm telling you the most guaranteed way is to be involved in a coaching program and invest in your health. So I'd book a discovery call. That's the best way to do it long-term. It's hard for me to commit to anything. Charlene, I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay. So I would get on a call with an enrollment specialist and let's talk about this. Okay. I think you need to lower the fat first in your diet, then start increasing the carbs once you have lowered the fat for at least 2 weeks. The spike should not be as bad. Yeah, Dina, that's exactly right. It's basically what I said. And moving the body is key. Eating slowly is key. It doesn't have to be 2 weeks. It could be 2 weeks. That's approximate. If you were in our coaching program, we would help you every single day be making the right decisions. So that's how it goes. My fasting is 300, 11.6. How do I begin reversing? Okay, number 1 is you buy this book. That's step 1. It's available everywhere books are sold. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible. Probably it's at your library. But man, Shanshala, 11.6. Fasting 300. You might want to consider going to urgent care, just to be for real here. That's scary. You got to take action. The answers are right here. There's no ambiguity here. There's no confusion. There's no question. This is it. It's it. It's so simple. We give you all the recipes. 30 grams of fat. I thought I was 10. So Kathleen, it's either one. Both of them work. Okay. So if you're eating a small amount of calories, it's possible that 28 grams of fat, 29 grams of fat would put you over 15%. And in that case, we'd be like, hey, let's focus on the 15% number. So we wrote about it in the book. It's all explained in the book. I'm in North Ontario. My doctor wants me to take insulin, and I heard side effects. All right, so Sandy, I don't know your details. I would book a call with an enrollment specialist so they can talk to you about some of these details. It's a strategy session. They'll help you through this. But I don't know if you were type 1, type 1.5. Maybe insulin is necessary. Maybe you're overweight and just living with type 2. Like, I don't know. But the answers are here, right here. I'm taking a 4-day weekend just to finish the book. There we go. So, Leah, so that means when I see you on Wednesday, you're going to have read the book. Excellent. Is it this weekend? Is this the 4-day weekend? Let me know. Type 1 here. Love mastering diabetes. Wondering if you and Cyrus use insulin pumps. If you do, have you considered doing a video about pump usage? So, Martha, glad to have you with us. Glad you're part of the community here, part of the Mastering Diabetes family. And we don't use insulin pumps, but we do have training and support inside of our coaching program. We help people with all the various pumps, all the various tools. Cyrus and I both use injections, like MDI. That's what we do. I have a Dexcom G7. Cyrus just does blood finger pricks. Okay? Is it possible to do high protein, low fat, low carb diet as a vegan without soy and a lot of processed vegan meat? Janine, welcome to the show. I'm just going to tell you that for maximum insulin sensitivity, you look like you're fit and at a healthy weight based on your profile picture. So maybe you're trying to do this for athletic purposes. I'm not sure. But you could do anything you want, to be honest. I mean, there's certain math restrictions, but in general, can you increase your protein intake, keep your fat low? I wouldn't focus on being lower carb, but you can tweak things in any way you want. That's why we do personalized coaching. Whatever your goals are, you can accomplish them. That's my message to you today. I agree. Stay away from the processed meat. It's garbage. All right. My numbers are over 200. I don't even check my numbers anymore. I'm Mexican and I eat good foods that are bad for me. Gerardo, it's time to book a discovery call, man. It's time to talk. Time to talk to an enrollment specialist. That's all I can say. Let me know if you have any questions about how to do that. Not diabetic, but fasting blood glucose is high 90s. Should I be checking after I eat, and what should it be? Not diabetic, but fasting blood glucose is high 90s. Should I be checking after I eat, and what should it be? Deb, I would read this book, step 1. Number 2, I would go get an A1C test. And if your A1C is good and you're following this book, I would not start playing the game of making a problem with something that's not a problem. Now, if you want to play the game of not following the book, like, oh, I'm going to see how much I can get away with. I'm going to eat as bad as I can and then see if my blood glucose isn't terrible. If you want to play that game, go ahead. It's not advisable, but why not just live a lifestyle where number 1, confirm you don't have diabetes. And then number 2, live a lifestyle that won't result in diabetes. And then just love life and forget about testing your blood sugar all the time. We're not a huge fan of all these people using CGMs who don't have diabetes. It's really not that valuable. In a lot of cases, it's not that valuable. Unless a medical professional is guiding you towards using that for some legit reason, it's usually causing a lot of confusion. Where do I go find out my results of blood work because doctor wants me on insulin? He is not a good one. Trying to find. All right, let me tell you where you go find a good doctor. Let me show you. You Google Love Life Telehealth. Love Life Telehealth. That's what you do. Okay? That's how you find a good doctor. So let me share my screen. Share screen. Boom. Here you go. It's going to take you to this website. When you Google, you're going to go to love.life telehealth. That's the website. You can see what it looks like here. You're going to click on appointments. You're going to click on the state that you live in, and you're going to make an appointment with a doctor. Schedule an appointment, and it's going to change your life. All right? That's a good doctor right there. Best doctors in the business. Okay? All right. Scott Crometer, thank you. Good, Barbara. Good. Life-changing. Life-changing day here for those who take action. It's really that simple. If you don't take action, nothing is going to change. If you don't do something after this show, either order the book, book a discovery call, make a commitment, nothing is going to change. You literally just probably wasted 30 minutes. All right, let's get through a few more. I reactive hypoglycemia. I can't eat fruits, berries, grains. Yes, the program can help you. I would highly recommend working with a coach or a Love Life doctor. I would not do this on your own. I've told friends that my changes to get the. I've told friends that like my changes. Yes, Carla. Fantastic. I love that. Okay, guys, we're going to run out of time here. So I'll do one more question. Just had it. And it's 6.7 now. I have no clue on what my goal is and how to get there. I'm eating fruit, no meat, and steps. Jennifer, you got to read the book because the book gives you a clear plan. And I would book a call with an enrollment specialist. I mean, let's get the show on the road. If you don't know how to do it, let's just go to people who do know how to do it. Okay? All right, guys. So here's the deal. You can still write your questions. I'll have our team get back to you later if you're on Facebook. The YouTube questions, the comments just literally disappear. There's nothing we can do. I think they should fix that. But in 3 minutes, Cyrus is going to be live on the Amla Green channel. So if you want to ask questions of the other author of this book, Cyrus Kambata, right there, you can go watch him on the Amla Green channel. You can just type in Amla Green into Facebook. You'll find it, and you can connect with Cyrus. And then I'd mark your calendar every week so you can get your questions answered, and you can take action. You can report back on the action you're taking. Okay? This was fun. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I can't wait for you to report back to me next week on the progress you've made. All right. Catch you guys later.